Hello, guys, and welcome back. Episode 12 of the Total Automation using the Minecraft Tech It. The mod pack is Attack of the B Team. Now, I don't really care for modded Minecraft, but I'm really loving this. I don't know why. As you can see, I am still in bat form. Yeah, it just makes it so much easier. Got a couple little farms here going. Using it for a couple purposes. One, I really like to be able to eat steak rather than apples and crap all the time. If you see, I've got the sewage drain. And I'm using this for two purposes. One is sewage. The other is actually mob essence. And the reason I'm using that is for this in here. One of Ethos Feed the Beast in the new Minecraft series. Crack the Beast, I think is what they're calling it. He set up a mob spawner. And in here I've got an Enderman. The reason I went with Enderman is because I need to be able to get Ender Pearls and hopefully find the stronghold soon, and at that point we will be fighting the Ender Dragon. So, and then at that point it will no longer be a matter of fighting the Ender Dragon or Ender Pearls, because I think at that point we'll pretty much have unlimited Ender Pearls. Some of which this will make a whole lot easier. But this is pretty neat. No matter where I land, it always takes me to this one spot. Makes them really easy to kill, puts all the loot right here. So anything I get will be right here. Let's go ahead and take a quick test. This is, like I said, based off of Ethos design. And voila. Enderman. When he gets right here, he can't really go anywhere, because anywhere he moves, he is going to be pushed over here. I think that's all I had enough for. Well, yeah, I think that's all I got enough for. But as I get more cows and more sheep, this will actually collect more, and I will have several to be able to use, which will be awesome. Alright, another thing I've got going on over here. This is an idea I got from Generic P. This is an infinite village breeder. Works on the same basics as Doc M's infinite village breeder. We are in 1.6.4, so this still works pretty good. This is also using the conveyor belts. We have 2 villagers in there. It only allows for the baby villagers to go through, and I will show you what we are doing with that. This will actually give me liquid emeralds. At that, I can do emerald blocks, which means I can do emeralds, which means I can use that for things such as silk touch, upgrade chips, and stuff like that. So this works pretty awesome. I cleared out most of my gold and all the iron in here to get this so that it's not overflowing. Now that is not going to be very fast, but the idea for that is not fast. I just need it to produce. I honestly haven't gone through my other video to see what all I had in there, but as you can see, I now have the storage system. I'm only up to 2 pages, about to fill those 2 pages here soon. This right here, this storage system, I also have a chest up there so that I can drop stuff in up there and it will still be transported down. This is not as simple as they make it sound, and they don't really go into a lot of detail. So these chips right here, they're not easy. They're actually kind of hard, as it takes a lot of resources. So let's do this. Alright, this is one you will always need to make any of these other chips. The basic one you need is the responder chip. The responder chip, the extractor chip, and the broadcaster chip. So you need 3 of those in each get out of here. Alright, in each one of these little units down here, the interface pipes. You have to have an interface pipe to connect to a chest, and each one of these has to have one of these. Now the extractor chip you can put in there to make it go faster, because you can actually, it only takes 8 at a time right now. If I put another extractor chip in there, it will do 16. Now if I upgrade these, it will actually do them faster. But I don't really need fast, I just need it to stay organized, because I'm not. And as you can see, anything I put in there stays kind of organized, I guess. But I can pretty much look up anything I need, keep all my stuff in there, and as I get more, like soon I made a whole bunch of these because I was going to need them. Soon I will be adding chests to it. Another thing that I'm going to be doing is these right here don't necessarily work unless you whitelist the item that's in there using I think you have to use these to whitelist, or the responder chip at least. The extractor chip, I don't think it really matters, but we're going to have to use the responder chip to whitelist and prioritize whatever item goes into these individually. But those I will be adding in so that everything's in one system. As you can see, you got a wheat farm growing here. I haven't started the automated harvester or the breeder yet, but that will be coming soon. I also need to make it so it will, at a certain point, transfer the babies out when they grow up, build a slaughterhouse for them. But that is soon to come. My main concern was I wanted to get this going, the Enderman farm, and then I will convert that to probably a witch farm. I'm going to build a witch farm. I've got the witch spawners over that way, so I will build a witch farm soon, but this I will definitely be using a lot of. So, and I think here, killing them like this, they will actually produce health potions. So that'll work out good for me. But anyways, back over here, I had to change this a little bit. I have the aqueous accumulator, putting water into the steam turbine. Now steam turbines, or turbines, all you have to do is put water is kind of, they called it cheaty, generic B called it cheaty. I don't think it's really cheaty because you're still having to use a resource to do it. It's not an infinite power source. But that I got running into this hardened energy cell, which is only putting out 400 RF, but I'm only running the 80 RF conduit, so it's not a big deal. At this point, I don't really need more. These villagers attract these zombies like crazy. Somehow I'm going to figure out how to use these zombies so that I can possibly... Ooh, don't do that. Bastard. Okay, but somehow I'm going to try to figure out how to use those zombies to produce mob essence, if I can. Not sure how yet. I think you just have to kill them, and you get mob essence from them. But either way, that will be coming, and soon here we'll be harvesting the farm and getting that pretty much filled in and getting more cows bred. But when I have a little bit more progress, I will be back. Alright guys, I am happy as hell. As you can see, I've got... I didn't need to take that down, did I? I've got 12 ender pearls. Let's get this turned off. I have massive amounts of cows. I haven't even started filling this in, but not too concerned about that right now. I think we may be able to find the end portal soon, and that is right now my next goal. This infinite villager breeder is building up slowly but surely. It's hard to get it, it's so small right now. I honestly don't know how much that's... I don't think that's even 1 emerald, but still, either way, that will build up, and slowly but surely we will have emeralds, and possibly soon maybe we'll have a village going on around here where we have trading. But either way, our next goal, well, in the process of fulfilling our goal of getting to the end portal, we are going to get some Eyes of Ender prepared, and hopefully there we go, get him, so we can get some Eyes of Ender prepared and go find the stronghold. I'm really happy with that. That works out perfect. I breed these once or twice and I can get 10 or so ender pearls, I guess. Go ahead and drop these off and see what our total is. I have enough right there to at least find the stronghold, and hopefully soon here we can see, it says we have 27. Okay, so we need blaze rods possibly after this. Not a big deal. Blazes are easy to get. So we will get these Eyes of Ender made. Yeah, find the stronghold. Once we find the stronghold, it's time for the dragon. But yeah, no change. I would possibly consider if I put 4 in there, I could do that. I'm not sure if I want to, though. And then I possibly have to do more doors. Because there's 3 doors per villager, so right now I need 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. I guess I could do more. That should support almost 4 right there, so I'll need 4 more. At least to make them reproduce. That would make it twice as fast. These trees here, they drop the color saplings, and these are what I needed to make those chips. So I keep them growing because I'm going to need more. Especially the cyan. Cyan and orange are the ones you need the most of, and they're not easy to come by. So, over here we've got a skeleton spawner. And this is my little makeshift skeleton grinder. I'll just come over here and wait. See? Collect all the arrows and bones I need, so those won't be an issue soon. Those away. But yeah, I'll need the arrows for the end fight. So, alright, over here, may have noticed apple trees. I haven't actually found apple trees in any other world yet, so I thought I was pretty lucky to find these. This was something new, actually. When I found that, I had to have one. Knew exactly what I was going to do with it, and we're going to continue to build on from there. Probably not going to stay here for too long. I did have another one over here. I had my minions cut it down just because it's frankly kind of lagging everything out. But cut it down. I had to go up and finish it off for them because they don't do the top. But I got that done. But we got quite a bit going on here. As far as the total automation, I need to do an automated reed farm, automated cactus farm, because those are things that we need. Wheat farm also. I will probably go ahead and do a breeder and a, what do they call it, a separator thingy for the cows, and sheep not too concerned about. Hey, what the heck? Little bastard. Not dealing with you right now. But yeah, so power-wise, I really don't see that we need any more than that. Storage room. We are going to upgrade that. I need to get a whole bunch of these deep storage units built. We also need an enchanting room for the auto enchanter. So we will get that done. But that seems to be about it for now. Alright, so in our next episode we should be trying to find the end portal, and possibly, if we have enough time, we will do the dragon fight. This is MC. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.